jump up.
All right. All right. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in to give us a star hug. Today I have my good friend Kim from Texas. Um,
Hey.
I have my other good friend that I think she like feeding me banana pudding. And she
Yep.
also gave me last weekend some Hennessy banana pudding, which made me happy and got me drunk all at the same time.
That is what's happening still. It's
And
supposed to make you
I
happy.
love her for that. And she also,
Drunk,
huh?
drunk happy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she
Thank
also
Hmm.
made my mama a cake, which we love so much. So, I love both of them. They don't know, but we gonna be all right. But today, I decided I did this podcast with QT. Jen, you may know her.
you.
I did a podcast that we talked about friendship, and that was kind of interesting to me because I wanted to know, like, my intake on friendship is I have had an incident to where I was burnt one time, or trying to make a new friend at that. And I don't have many girlfriends. I have actually a guy friend that I went to school with. And we've been friends since that, but I never had a girlfriend. But I actually tried to make a new friend with this girl, and she kind of like, she got information from me, and then she unfollowed me and she stopped speaking to me. So that kind of put me in this little thing, whereas I didn't want to open up to having friends anymore. Which Jennifer made it so easy to be friends because we was at a pop-up shop and she was just like, "Hey, I have some banana pudding." so,
Girl, you know you want this.
so the little sucker I am for banana pudding because I don't know how to make it. And I was like, let me try this. And girl, I found myself back at that table.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like it was addictive. So me
And we
and her
were
be
together
having
ever since.
right. It's been happy ever after with banana pudding and everything else. And she's been very supportive. Like it's never a question like as far as the support with her. Like she even took time out her Uber driving to be at my book signing thing at Home Depot, which was good. So
Very funny.
right, I mean it was it's good to have those kind of friends, but are we always gonna find those type of friends? So I want to put it out there for you ladies to tell me what y'all think about friendship. Like, can we really find genuine friends, or it's just all about what you can do for me and I can do for you, or that kind of situation, or is it fake friends? What? Like, help me out because I think this is a conversation that goes on and on, friendship, because you just don't know. So what y'all think?
I agree. I mean, it's a struggle for me. It,
Right.
it really is a struggle for me. Just because, and it's funny because I was just having this conversation with my sister. For me to be in the business that I am in, dealing with, domestic abuse, and then trying to obtain funding, you have to go out and you have to meet and greet and you have to talk to people. But it's so, for me, it's just literally just
Mm,
because people make me nervous.
right.
Because I go into that defense mode. What exactly do you want from me? Like,
Ex-
I know that I'm genuine in talking to you. I ain't trying to rob, steal, kill. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to help you. But what is your intention with me?
Right.
And it's bothersome to me because I seem like, I know I'm crazy. I can admit that I'm crazy sometimes, but I'm a genuine person. And I struggle. I do. Um, like I have a friend.
I see that finger.
Yeah.
Because people take friendship so loosely.
Yeah, I
And
do.
I think that we friends, but then come to find out we really not friends. We're just associates. But why are we associates though? If
Right.
I know you and you know me, and we both coming to the table with, we both need to come to the table and feed. Why is that one of us is starving?
Because of
That
the
should have.
whole thing supposed to be a friendship thing. Like but
Mm-hmm.
in actuality, it's not. We are associates because I need you at the time. That's when it be. That's like associates. I need you at the time instead of being a real friend.
Yeah.
Like I just don't get that because you have people that's been friends like 10, 15 years and end up losing their friendship because of the lack of support. They get
Yep.
jealous. And I mean, it's
Yep.
a lot of jealousy between us women. Why? We all should be able to work together. What you think, Jen?
I think through the years, I don't really. I think you meet a lot of associates.
Mm-hmm.
I think you. It's just like Medea said. People only last for a season.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should take everybody as a lesson learned.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that you should be um uh, let's see what's the word, like I don't think you should be um I guess like maybe hateful to yourself because of the choices of friendships that you've made.
Mm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
that you should take everything as a lesson learned. I
Uh-huh.
think,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just what it is. And you learn many lessons, you
Right.
know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I know every time I used to go to my grandfather and tell him a story or something that said to me about somebody, you know, he would never tell me anything besides just live.
Right.
I never understood like why would you just keep telling me,
Just
just
live.
and as you get older, like I find myself telling my kids sometimes the same thing,
Hmm.
just live through it. Um, people always sometimes comes with their own
Intent.
intentions, and you really don't know what their intentions are until you really become, in a friendship with them or
Mm-hmm.
relationship. you
Mm-hmm.
know Me and Erica was talking a couple of days ago, and I told her, I was like, well, I think you should gain something from a friendship, a
Mm-hmm.
relationship. I mean, if you have nothing to offer, why are we friends?
Hmm.
Like,
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
can't offer you support. You can offer
Mm-hmm.
me support,
What's the
you
point?
know, or I can't come to you and I can't say, hey, Kim, this was just a really bad day for me, and I might just need to vent,
Right.
you
Mm-hmm.
know. So if I can't come to you and I can't talk to you without the fear that you gonna tell Erica, I mean, me and Erica not friends like that,
Right.
just using you as a pawn, but I don't like that.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. And you know what
Mm-hmm.
I think too? I see friendship. For example, like my mama. My mama has a friend that they don't talk every day and they don't talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point when something happened, they're there for one another. So the friendship is still there, and you don't necessarily have to talk to your friend all the time. But when something happened, at least be supportive and not just push them off. Like I don't think my mama and her friend spoke a year, but when my uncle died and she called her and she was like, "Oh hey Brenda, my brother died." She was there. She talked. She came there. She came around, and it wasn't like they was friends all the time. And I think that's what friendship are like. You be there for
Mm-hmm.
your friend, not be jealous because your friend branched off and did other things, and you just stayed the same. Like we all
Mm-hmm.
have to grow, but we should be able to grow together as friends and not be so angry with each other. People lose friends all
Mhm.
behind a simple of a thing of a business or a new man. Like it just don't make
Man,
sense.
a man,
Yeah, yes,
And
that
I don't. I think sometimes that man might be the reason why they in their friendship
a
too.
man, a man.
Like I mean, sometimes your man, the man that you get, may not like
Mm,
your friends either. So
facts.
so yeah, it could be that. I mean,
Hmm.
I've had one that didn't like anybody really. Much less itself. So
So how
um,
y'all feel about a friend that only wants you to be friends with them? Like say for instance, I'm a friend to Kim, but Kim don't want me to be friends with Jennifer or this person or that one. She just only want me to be friends with her. Like how
is
do
she
you
like
feel about
just your friend? I mean, 'cause-
That's not gonna happen because you can't tell me what to do. I'm grown.
right?
right. But
And
I
I
kind
feel
of
like
think that
if we
they
friends,
want more than a friendship from you. If we gotta go to that extreme, I kind of think that they want you on a relationship
It's
level,
just
a friendship
kids.
oh,
level.
I don't want you like
Mhm.
that. But, and I mean,
You
I
know,
feel like if I'm a friend and me and Kim are friend, that means I get to
Mm-hmm.
introduce Kim to another one of my friends, and then we
Mm-hmm.
all just come together like this one gumbo pot of milk, kind of
Right.
situation.
And that's how it should be. That's that in the real world.
Hmm.
That's how it should be. We should all be friends with each other, and we all should be able to hang out with each other without, the side eye and the backstabbing. But that's the problem that women have.
right?
Is that I don't know why though, because I don't want your man, nor do I want you. Right? So,
And some females really feel like you want my man or you want my lifestyle. I don't want your lifestyle because I don't want the
mm-mm.
jacked up one I got. I'm trying to fix.
Right. You're trying to fix your own life, so
I mean, like I'm trying to get my situation together. I don't want your. I mean, I just,
Mm-mm.
and when she brought this conversation up, I mean, I've been thinking about like something to think about because people come to you with so many different intents and you just don't know. Like you might see somebody that come to you and genuinely hearted wants to be a friend to you, but then
Mm-hmm.
months later or you come like be like, girl, such and such happened to me, and then now she side-eyeing you like,
Mm-hmm.
what's the problem? You should be happy for me, not try
Mm-hmm.
to, belittle me because I made one step further than you. We should be on this journey together. Like that was something to really think about, like as far as this friendship kind of thing. So have y'all had any bad deals with a friend?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think everybody has.
Yes.
Like have
Mm-hmm.
you had one where you lost that particular friend?
I think I'm in the process of losing
Really?
actually two. Yeah, I think I'm in the process of, I don't do, I'm old now. I don't play games with nobody. Um, I don't do one sided relationship. I'm tired of being the one that I call you, you don't call me. The only time you call me is when you got to tell me something. But when I call, I don't get a return call, I don't get a text message, I don't get a nothing. And then time goes past. I see you all on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and you just going at it. But you can't say nothing to me.
Right.
I personally have a problem with that. Like I have, friends that I've been knowing 18, 20 years. And at one point in time, we lived in the same state. Then she moved, and we were still, if we didn't have to talk every day, but the conversations that we would have bi-weekly to every month was a good conversation. We play catch up and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've moved into the same state that she's in, you would think we would see each other often.
Right.
She has, when I tell you she has nothing for me, she has nothing for me. You
Wow.
know, and you would I I don't know what man and she might, if she even hears this, disagree with that. But That's how I see it. You
So
know,
what makes you think what you think could have changed you moving to the same state with her?
that
Or
has nothing to do with it. I was moving anyway.
okay.
It had nothing to do with me moving because she wanted me here. It's just something about Texas that I wanted to try. Now I'm here, and it is what it is, you
Right.
know.
So how
Now
does
what
that
she
make
do,
you how does that make you feel behind you knowing that you may lose this friend after 18 years? How does that make you feel like
it pisses me off because I thought we were better than that. You know what I'm saying? I personally just don't understand. I have not grasped the reason. Like, I'm just doing the lean. Like, you can't call me. I called you because I needed something from you, just to talk to my friend, and I couldn't even do that. Ain't returning the call, won't do nothing. But then next thing you know, she has this big major event happen in her life, and now she wants to. She's going. She's never called me every day for a week straight ever in the 18 years that I've ever known her. She called me if she didn't call, she text, she Snapchat every day until I replied back to her. Hmm.
wow.
And when I do, that's all because I'm at this point I'm tired. I'm tired of playing the games with people. Like, I just don't understand. You would think because we know each other, our kids grew up together. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? We do different things. Well, we did do different things, but I don't understand. Like, so I feel like I'm about to lose a friendship just because I'm tired of doing one-sided shit, and it's always some excuse on. Well, I had to do this, and I had. Well, I feel like if people really care about you, they'll make time for you.
Right.
I always make
Exactly.
time for you because I don't know what you're going through, and you might need somebody. But when I call you, I got nothing. So that makes me feel some type of way.
That's frustrating. Like we've been together 18 years. Like you should know me, I know you. Like
Mhm. Mhm.
if I call you, that means I'm not just BSing around, or I just want to hear from you. Like, and then we should be even close if we in the same state, like
Yeah.
I, I
And
don't
we've
get
had the conversation because I had to bring it to her attention that and this was a few months ago. That look, I don't do one-sided relationship. I'm tired of you. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do Fred a friend. I'm gonna get it together, friend. I just got a lot going on. I got a lot of shit going on too.
we
That
all
don't
have a
mean
lot of shit going
that
on.
I can't. That means I can't talk to you. I can't text you. I can't do nothing. I got nothing. I'm
Like
telling
we
you, I got
all that,
nothing.
and that's always the case. Oh, I got this going on. Oh, I got hell, we all got a lot of shit going on. Our shit
Hmm.
may not be the same, or yours might not be big as mine, or
Exactly.
your shit might. But at
Right.
the end of the day, we still got a lot of shit going on.
Hmm.
Always, I've been friends with three girls since childhood, really, and it's rare, you know.
Right,
Hmm.
Um, right now, and we were so close. It's like we're sisters, right? We argue, we curse each other out, but we still love each other.
right.
Hmm.
One of my friends, her son and my son are literally maybe 2 weeks apart,
Wow.
and they're best friends. They're like brothers. You know, it's you couldn't separate them two.
Hmm.
You know, and no matter how much their life has changed. And her child graduated with my son. They graduated together. They graduated college together. My son did not want to graduate if her son was not graduating.
Wow. So they really had that bond, that
They,
brotherly bond.
yeah, they do. They graduated high school and college together.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And um, you know, we we did the same things. And friendships like that is very rare. You know,
Hmm.
um, and of course we've all grown up and gotten older. You know, our lives have took different directions, but we still talk to each other. We
Right.
still call each other for advice, or um, we still have a, it's so, friendship is so rare.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
what makes y'all what and you say y'all been together a while, y'all kids grow up together. So what makes y'all friendship strong? Like how do y'all keep the friendship strong and going? Is it because of the boys or is it because y'all have
It's
that communication?
it's three of us. It's three of us. We all have kids. I think for the most part, it's all honesty that we
Right.
have with each other. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we really don't hold anything back
Right.
from one another.
Hmm.
Like they'll tell me, really, you're really going through that.
Right.
You, it's just like, and I feel like you can't do that with people.
Nowadays you
Mm-hmm.
can't.
I
Like
think
it's
like you gotta tiptoe on eggshells with some people because
Yep.
they are so feeling.
I know like everybody getting their feelings about what?
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm-hmm.
least little thing you say to them.
Right. It's like I might say, Erica, listen to your, don't do it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should go out with your hair looking like that.
I don't think so
You
either.
take that. I just told you,
Right.
as a friend, like I need somebody to tell me, like, girl, your lash look crooked or something. Hell, I might have put it on wrong. Tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, girl, come here, let me fix
Exactly.
that for you.
Yeah, take that off. Come here, let me rip it off. I'm just saying,
And sometimes that's what friends are. We have to be honest
And
with
that's
one
how it
another.
should be. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like Jenna, I don't like your hair like that. That bush.
yeah, like you look like a Q-tip today. Hell, I
Oh,
probably,
okay.
you
Well, guess what, sister? I know I look like a Q-tip, and I'm just
yeah,
gonna walk around like a Q-tip.
look, you want me here on time or you want me to look like a Q-tip? How
I
you want?
want you.
Right.
You know what C19 has done to us. Somebody, some
Mm-hmm.
people
I'm
might
trying
know me.
like you know
My
we all
beautician is
looking pretty natural.
yes, my beautician is working like Michael Jackson. She's working day and night right now. Okay,
I could only imagine.
be patient. But I think that that's what a lot of it is. People are like extra sensitive, and then they're rats. You know,
Mm-hmm.
every time I watch the first 48, and I watch
I watched that too. They read on each other.
a lot of,
They tell each other out like nothing.
you better be careful
Mm-hmm.
I'm
with,
telling you,
with
my mama always just say you better do whatever you're gonna do by yourself.
By
do
your,
it myself.
And first 48 hour prove that all the time. You
Yeah,
better
mm-hmm.
do it by
it's not
yourself.
just that, but it's like you see how many of your friends are the ones that killed you.
Yes.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
not the people that they don't know
It's
that
your
killed
friends. Yep. 9 out of 10. That's what happens. It's
you.
their friends. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's over just envy or just
Mm-hmm.
a dollar. It might be just I don't like you. Like we friends. What? Why
Or
you
they
don't like
think
me?
that's something that I have a problem with lately since
What?
me and my ex is no longer together. It's like, and it's crazy, but sometimes I'm like, new people. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I'm really leery of, like new people
New
because
people. Mm-hmm.
it's like I feel like it could be a setup for the person that they're with. I'm not saying that, they have that much time on their hands. I really know, but people will do
Mm-hmm.
that.
People
Yep,
do
that is true.
anything. You just
Front
don't
of
know
you,
what people
set
think
you
these
up,
days. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. Like, you always like it's like you have to have this high guard up because you knew
Mm-hmm.
me. I'm gonna keep this guard up because I need to see how you are and what
right.
you
Mm-hmm.
gonna do. But we should come in with that, level of intent and we grown women. We should be able to walk, we should be able to work this out and talk and figure things out to the and a lot of it I see the fake friends and the real friends, you just don't know like You just
Mm-hmm.
don't know who's real and who's fake to you these days because the ones that look real be the ones that's fake.
Right. I'm like, I have things that girls have told me, and I'm not even friends with them anymore. You know, but my whole thing is, if I wasn't friends with somebody that they wasn't friends with, I still don't want to talk to you either. Just because me and her don't talk, I don't want to talk to you either. You know, and it's like, don't think that we gonna become best friends because now we don't like the same person.
Right.
Right. Because
Because
I
you
don't know
never know
you.
what her intent is
Right.
behind that.
And it's just, I'm be honest, I just think it's a bitch move, to be honest with you. I really just do. I really do. I'm really, I'm like, and there's so many rats and snitches here. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't move like that.
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
your lifestyle is so, if your lifestyle and my lifestyle don't have to collide. You
Right.
No.
know, like, I know what you do. If you set out here and you work a pole, I'm gonna encourage you to be the best pole dancer that you can be. That's what you do. I
And
don't
I
think
hope you tell me if I'm not a good pole dancer.
I sure will. I mean, like, I think you need to pick another profession, sweetie. I see you struggling.
That leg not twisting right, sister.
And that's
Well,
straight.
show me how to twist it. Just show me how to do it.
Huh?
Just show me. Just show me how to do the leg twist. I want to try to get it down.
Don't hold
Just
back
show
on
me.
me. I gotta be
Yeah,
good at this.
Yes,
yeah.
I
Just show me how to do it.
don't know if you're gonna get that many tips. They might throw some change. I don't really know. Don't do that. You know. But I think I think you should be encouraging no matter what it is that you do. And if you are into some questionable things, then
Mm-hmm.
you need to talk about we have to talk about some things. Like,
Erica, you moving a little strange there. We really need to talk.
yeah, we have to tell you. We might have to talk about your life,
Right. We need to go and fix your life.
but I don't think that a conversation that I need to have with you is something that I need to have with you and the world. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when people really do try to tell you something, it's like
Mm-hmm.
they try to clown you in in front of somebody instead of just taking you to the side, because if I'm talking with you, I don't need to talk to the two of you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need the three of us to have a conversation if I have a problem with one.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
It's just that one-on-one conversation we need. Just me and the other person who I'm having a problem with, or who
Right.
I see, need help or struggling. I
right?
I seen
Mm-hmm.
I seen one girl in Walmart. She was on the phone with her friend, but she was recording her friend. And she was in front of a lot of people, and the other girls in the store that knew her was like, "That's not right. That's your friend. Like, she babysit for you. She work her schedule around your schedule to babysit for you, and you recording it to put it out on social media. Like, what kind of friend is that?"
It's
Mm-hmm.
not a that's
That's
a
yeah. That's not a friend. Again, that's a one-sided friendship.
Mm,
it's a snake.
Mm-hmm.
that python in the grass.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know, is and they don't, like they say, they don't hiss it.
Mm-hmm.
They call you friend and babe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when you get into, like I said, you get into any kind of relationship. Um, red flags do show early on.
It does.
You know what I mean?
But
And
sometimes you don't get the red flags though. You get the
no, let me tell you something.
You
No,
do. You
no,
do.
no, no, no. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
See, when the flags start to show like it's at a football game, it don't have to be red, it can be yellow, white, whatever little flags are, the little penalty flags. When they start to show, that's it. Done.
so you
That's
just gonna shut it down. You're not gonna try to.
I
But
need to be like that.
that's what I'm saying. You're not even giving it a chance.
Mm,
The
I need to be
cautious
like
flag
that.
might come up.
Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
Sideline penalty flag might come up. You just done.
Like,
mm-mm.
that's like being at the railroad crossing and you see those little red light thingies coming on
And your behind won't cross.
and you hear that train, right? You hear that train, but you thinking you can still pass, and that train comes, and that train hits your ass because you were thinking that you can bypass that. No,
So you just out of there like that light on, I'm out of there.
you know, like somebody told me um I'm still bitter and hurt, you know, from a relationship that I've had. And I don't regret my past. I don't regret not a single thing
Mhm,
that I've done
Me
because
neither.
it
mhm,
made me what I am.
But why would
mhm.
you I always wonder
Those,
why regret something that you did and
I
you
know,
shouldn't have
because
did
you
that.
didn't regret it at the time.
Right.
No, it really looked really yummy at the time. But the point of it is, I've learned from that.
Yes.
You know, that's that's the just live part. You know, I I saw the signs, I saw the red flag, I
Right.
saw, and
You ain't listen to the bad one.
I I was like, it'll change, it'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
You just stay and you stay and stay and stay and stay and stay, and then you in a situation to where if you would have stopped it then, you probably would have not been in that situation. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
know,
makes sense.
it's always, you know, a lot of people say, I say it too, you know, your self conscious tells you things,
And we don't listen to them.
listen, but every time mine tell me don't do it, I go do it anyway. You don't
Mhm,
ever come out.
So
mhm,
you try to be the one to challenge the self conscious thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
I feel so I stopped.
So now you're
mhm.
gonna listen now.
Yes, yes, honey. I
Right.
listen to all them red flags, and be it relationships or friendships. I mean, you know, sometimes I gotta get like, hey, Michelle, I love you.
I mean, I just that's just
I'm
like
just, you know,
it's
it's,
crazy. Like you
it's
look at it, you friendships are crazy to deal with. Like, and then it just gets so tied to it, wear you down to like, hell, I don't need no friend. I'm gonna be my own friend. You know, like that's why you get with it because you go through the motions.
I'm like my
Mhm.
dog. I have more loyalty in my dogs sometimes.
You
But
and you know that's crazy, but it could be possible
you know what I mean?
because you can't put it in people.
No,
Mhm.
you know, um, my son, my youngest son, when he was younger, everybody was his friend. Leave that boy not your
That's how those kids are. Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend.
yeah, you know, it's like, and I just have to tell him, you have to pick your friends wisely
Very wise.
because everybody's not your friend, you know, and when you get, like I was telling Erica, like I said last week, um, I think whatever level you on, that's the friends that you should have
Mhm.
because there will be no jealousy when or envious
Because
because
we both on that same level.
yeah, you're on that same. You should have a friend that's on the same road,
hmm
a different ride.
That's
You know,
that's that's something to think about.
it's
Mhm.
like um, y'all y'all so into building up your company, even though it's a separate thing. You
hmm
know, or like me and my cousin, she. own a cake business too, you
Hmm.
know, and I support her.
Right.
I'm fully supportive of anybody that has a cake business because, you know, I'm I feed off of it. It's not a jealousy thing for me. I'm
Hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
that's nice. I want to do that too.
Right. Cause
It's
I mean y'all both different. Y'all styles are different. Like that's the thing. Like I just don't get like women get so territorial and so in competition mode with the other person, but our styles are different. We all gonna operate different, but we all can still do the same thing. Like I can talk to somebody else that does podcasting because they're different from me. We different. We gonna do different things
Mm-hmm.
and we may see things differently. So for
right.
Right.
me, it should not be a competition thing, but
Right.
that this
I
is what
agree with
we deal
that.
with. And I mean, for me, it's just like sometimes I'm like, I don't want to make no friends. Hell with friends.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
you
think
can't be
Mm-hmm.
like that.
I think your life is like a book. You know,
Mm-hmm.
skip chapters in your book. You know, I think everybody that you meet is the people that you were supposed to meet in life anyway.
Right.
You know,
So you were
Yeah.
saying I was supposed to meet you in life?
yeah, girl.
Oh, okay. Kim, I was supposed to meet you in life?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Of
Hello, how you
course.
doing? Mhm.
You know what, Kim? How did we start talking? That's crazy. We don't know.
I don't know.
See, and that's the best friendships. It's like when you
Right, like, girl,
don't
you can't
I
even
don't
tell a
know.
story. Like, girl, I met Kim. What? We gotta
I don't know.
we gotta
I
and
fix
don't
stuff
remember.
up.
Right.
and we became
Because I
friends.
don't remember.
You
Huh?
know,
What you
like
said, Jen?
bumped into me one day, and that's how we met.
I'm telling you, like, but you know, them are the sometimes those are the best friendship. Like, you just bump into that person. Like, I don't even. Did you? Was it because you did the journey back from domestic violence? That's how we started talking.
I think so. I think yeah. I think that you wanted me to be on the podcast. I think
You
that's what that
know?
was. Let's go with that. Yeah,
All
let's go with that.
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I don't know. Sorry.
That's our story.
we
Yeah,
gonna stick
yeah.
to it.
We're gonna
All
stick
right,
to
we
that.
going with that
Mm-hmm.
one. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Jen, you know, I met Kim.
Yes, I know now.
Yeah,
I know.
like, but you know, and it's like, you know, me and Kim may not talk the whole week. You know, we might hit each other like the end of the week and be like, hey, what you doing? She be like, what y'all doing over there?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I first moved to New Orleans, I met this girl, and we used to work at the same nursing home,
Okay.
and we clicked,
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
we would talk and we talked and we talked. We became so close, and I never we talked about each other's past.
Uh-huh.
To find out she is actually my cousin from my grandmother's twin. My grandmother had a twin that passed,
Wow.
and we did not know that, and that's how we figured that we were related. So
So, Jen, you know, I didn't know you wasn't from here.
nope.
Girl,
I'm a true country girl. And when we still got eggs and stuff from the chickens, girl. Like
Oh, okay.
what?
I'm, I am cornbread Fred. Like Beyonce said, you can never take the country out.
So you fry grits too?
Huh?
I say you fry grits too.
Girl, if it can go in boil, we do anything. Fry, boil, pluck a
You know
chicken.
what? My mama asked me, my mama said, how you fry grits? I said, I don't know. I don't know. That sound like something straight out the country, frying grits.
We do, we do moonshine and all, you know. So
Well,
yeah,
y'all do moonshine?
yeah. That's why alcohol happened, you know.
I see that.
If I can infuse it with alcohol, I promise you, I can put it in there.
Wow. So that means you could
Oh,
pass
okay.
out butts too.
Huh?
I
Oh,
said,
okay.
Kim Hollow, okay.
Oh, okay.
She it's just it's I mean friendship thing is I don't know, like it's just something that I think is a conversation that goes on and on because everybody have their different intake on friendship. And I mean I think friendship should be I think it's important that we all have that one person to
Mhm.
have your back, just to say I'm here for you, you know.
Mhm.
And I was just telling Jen right before you came on, I was just telling asking Kim about the YouTube post that I've been posting up. So I've been posting up every morning, and I
Mhm.
just feel like they my friends. They might not be able to see me, but I feel like they my friends. People that listen to it. Just to kind of motivate them, to motivate sisters just to keep going. So sometimes your friends are long distance from you. Are your virtual friends
That's true.
Mhm.
Um,
because they can't talk back.
yeah,
Right.
you know,
Right.
I kind of feel like you need to accept your friends for who they are and realize that they're not you. Every friend that you have a
Uniqueness.
Mhm.
Mm.
uniqueness. Yeah, like um, technically, I mean, for me, I'm like really what you see is pretty much
What
what
you get? Yeah,
you know.
that's me right there. That's my
Mhm.
slogan. What you see is
Um,
what
I
you
can be
get.
quiet. I can be quiet, and I can be really sweet, subtle, and nice. And my attitude always deflects on what your attitude is. I might be,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It depends on what you're gonna bring out. So,
I'm bringing a bitch up to
Uh-huh. Mhm. Come on,
or
somebody.
not putting, or
Come
not
on,
putting a
somebody.
country, 'cause that's pretty much where we from. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know which Jen you gonna get. Do you want Jennifer or you want Janicefer? I mean, which one you actually gonna get?
Oh, you got alter
But
ego.
say, because the
Alter
two of
ego.
us.
So, but I mean, I try to most of the time if I'm just meeting somebody, I'm always gonna talk to somebody. You know what I mean? And if I always try to get to know people for myself,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Not for
not
other people.
what somebody
Yeah.
else word on that person
You think
was.
that will play? You think that's another thing that plays a part? Why friendship don't matter, don't last because they listen to other people about one person.
Yep.
So I because um if you ask people that don't talk to you anymore, or you ask somebody that don't talk to me anymore, they might say, she a B, she a H, or she whatever. But that's what I was, you know,
To you,
to them. You know
right?
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what happened between me and them for us to
Have
start
this.
a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the most important thing is for you to get to know
Right.
me.
Yeah.
And if you don't, that's fine because I ain't gonna force it.
Joe ain't child.
You
Mm-mm.
But
one less person I gotta deal with.
yeah, but you know, my brother told me one day, because my brother and I, we're like really close. Me and my family is like really close. You know what
I
I
think
mean?
me and my brother have a dysfunctional
Well, we have that. We all have some dysfunctional
maybe
shit going
because
on. But
maybe because we 13 years apart. My brother 13 years older than me, so it's like sometimes.
yeah, well, that's Robin, and well, no, they not that far.
Yeah, me and my brother 13 years apart. I think it's just dysfunction all the way across the board. And then,
No,
and then he come back and just laugh.
we have. Let me tell you something. My brother had a girlfriend, and I didn't like her. I didn't like her at all. And if she's watching this podcast, no, I did not like her. Okay? I did not like her. So I tried to break them up. You know, I called my brother and talked to my brother, because I didn't like the little girl. And I was right, tell you that. But the whole point of it is, um, my
You
brother
broke
told
them up. That's the whole part.
you're really not supposed to care about what the next person's story is about.
Hmm.
But you gotta remember, they're telling their version of the story.
And I was always told it's three sides of a story: your side, the middle, and the other person's side.
Right. So how you treated Kim, you might treat Kim like an angel. You probably didn't treat me like that. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
that's how you treated me. That doesn't mean that you're gonna treat Kim like that. So Kim's version of you, of course, is gonna be better than my version. You see what I'm saying?
Because you
So
ain't bring me no banana pudding.
Oh.
what, Kim might not like me right now.
Mm.
Right.
So
Mm.
Kim's like shaking her head no.
Mm.
But I think for a lot of times in life you should just let some things flow.
Let
You
it.
know,
Hmm.
and I've I've learned whether it's a friendship or relationship.
And I think not putting a title
Real,
on, I think not putting a title on it is another thing too, because when you start putting titles on it, everybody start getting their little feelings all uptight and stuff. Even with relationships, if you just with a person and y'all just gone with the flow and no name, like we boyfriend and girlfriend, like that becomes a whole stressful situation. So I think a friendship, maybe you just let it flow. I think the overall just learning and talking to you ladies and just kind of gathering information. I think with friendship you get to accept who they are, accept them for their true colors. And when you accept a person for who they are, I think things become much more easy. You treat them accordingly. Okay, I know you not.
Sorry.
I see how you
Mm-hmm.
act. I know you're not that person I could depend on. So I'm gonna put you over here in this box. So I
Mm-hmm.
think overall it's just accepting who that person are and just kind of living with who they are.
right. I think another thing too is I think you have to be comfortable with being alone in any
Mm-hmm.
in any relationship or friendship. I think you have to be okay with
Mm-hmm.
peace within yourself and being to yourself.
Hmm.
You know, I think that, you know, if you love you, then you can be able to love anything, be in a friendship or a relationship, you know. Self hate. A lot of people do that.
Hmm.
A lot of people just don't like themselves.
Be in a person kind of thing that they have dealing with that they have going on.
So how can you bring happiness to someone else and you can't even bring happiness to yourself? You know, um, like I said, I'm a genuine person. This is who I am. You
Right.
know, I did some crazy off the wall shit, and
I think we all done did some of that.
sometimes I get into my mood to where I'm like Bruno Mars. I don't want to do nothing but lay in my bed. I might not want to talk to nobody. But
Right.
if I know that's how I'm feeling, I'm not gonna come and mess up your day because
You agitated.
I, yeah, I'm having a bad day. Now both of us having a bad day. You know what I mean?
And that
I
won't
don't
be cute for the world.
get to you. And sometimes, and it's okay. It's okay to put your phone on do not disturb and don't answer nobody. No,
Man, come on.
you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Oh,
I mean,
that's for somebody.
I can't do I can't do that with my kids because they'll just drive up here.
Pull up. You
They
don't
just
want to answer
love,
me? We just gonna
yeah,
pull up.
especially my oldest ones. They like, really? So that's what we're doing? They don't care. When you're a mom, anybody that's listening, when you're a mom, your kids don't care about your alone time.
No,
I
They
don't.
don't.
I
we
don't get alone
don't.
time in the bathroom.
We don't. We just pop up in the bathroom with you and talk.
Yes. Yeah.
I
You
did that.
know.
I did that to my mama plenty of times. She was like, I'm in the bathroom, you see. Yeah, but I have something to say, you know.
Right. My boys, they don't care. They're just like,
And
okay.
y'all mamas, right?
Yeah,
Okay then. Kim,
they'll
you're
like
a mama. So we
they
just
will
gonna pull
sit
up.
they will sit by the door and they will have full fledged conversations with me by the door. I'm like, you get no hell, my dog don't even let me get in the keys. They scratch on the door like I'm gone. You know, they don't like the wall. They don't like for me to be
That's
closed off.
cause you the mama, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what we supposed to do. We supposed
So
to sit by the door and talk, and you supposed to listen.
yes. So that's what I've done. So when I said you don't ever moms don't real moms, we don't know what a long time is.
Nope, you get no break.
Mm-hmm.
In a car, because that's the only time I get a long time in the car.
Or you sleep and that's it.
Not even then, because my child will call me at 3 o'clock in the morning and ask me what am I doing, and I'm trying to figure out what is he doing at 3 o'clock.
Up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. So, um, children, children will also. Children are like the greatest thing. They're like,
We are. We make y'all life go around.
yes, it really is. Um, I
I
have,
mean, if it
I
wouldn't be
have,
for if it wouldn't be for us kids, y'all wouldn't be bald head. Y'all wouldn't be stressed out while y'all done pulled y'all hair off dealing with us.
yeah, yes, honey, because some of these grades I have to hide, even though
Mm-hmm.
every grade. But listen, um, I,
Kim looked up. Listen,
I'm living.
listen,
did you see her finger, Kim?
right.
Listen, a typical mama. Listen.
So I go with him to like listen.
Oh,
So what did
you
I
hear me
say?
talking, right?
So um, I have a bond with all three of them. They all three of them have something that they bring different. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I have a lot of fun. Doing activities and going to their games and you know or watching them in the band because my oldest son played in the band. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and they they were like, I know they say you're not supposed to be your child's friend, but I am my child's friend.
I think your mama. I think it's that line between mama and friend.
Right.
I think it's
It
that.
is, and they know that,
Mm-hmm.
but they also know that me and their dad always told them that there's nothing that they can't come tell us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we may cry after we hear it,
Mm-hmm.
but
Especially if you have a girl and she want to talk about sex. Oh Lord.
or yes, so it's kind of like, well, you're what?
Like my brother put two cigarettes in his mouth and his daughter talk about sex. He put two cigarettes in his mouth.
But you give them the confidence to know that they can come and talk to you, about anything, and I'm happy that I have that bond with my kids,
Mm-hmm.
that they can open up and come tell me, you know, whatever they have a problem with, you know, or they just want to come to me and vent. If your child can go to anybody else, or your child doesn't have a friend, your child should always feel comfortable coming to
I
you.
told you know,
Mm-hmm.
I think for me and my mama, I'm a girl and she's a girl, and girls and mama get into it. We have our little thing. But I think I tell my mama a lot. I tell my mom, I talk to my mom about sex, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes she like, Erica.
Right. TMI. TMI. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and you know what? Like some things, some things I didn't tell my mama. And crazy part is, my mom found out a lot of stuff in the book that I didn't tell her. You know, some things I do and some things I don't. And not that I'm ashamed of it. I'm like, Marie gonna kill my ass.
Uh, I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, like, I am my father's child. My mom was always, well, my mom is a quiet one. She was always
My
quiet.
mama too.
My dad was totally the opposite. I guess that's why they say opposites attract. I'm more like my dad, like I'm gonna jump out there and I'm just gonna go do it.
Right, just go. I think that's what me and my dad and my mom was in the house, but my mama, as you know, my mama stayed in her room in her own little box, in her own little bubble. Don't come in this bubble and fool me. Whereas
Right.
my daddy was in the army, he was out like me, like I'm just a social bug. My daddy was like that. My mom
Mhm.
be like, you can't go nowhere without making a friend. We need to go and come back. That's what it be like.
Mm-mm.
When she go out
Mm-mm.
with me, even just her going to the clinic, and I just stopped and talked to somebody, she was like, girl, who you don't know? Like, we need to go to
Right,
the clinic
Mm-hmm.
and come back home. And I'm like,
right.
sometimes that's not it.
So
But
like also,
my mama not a social bug either. My mama, like she like right now, she up in there playing her little game. Like she's not a social bug. She wouldn't want to have no part of this.
my mom's on Pinterest right now because that's her thing.
Mm.
My mom and my grandmother bake.
Oh,
That's like
okay.
where I get mine from.
Hmm.
And my mom she'll get up in the morning and she'll bake the whole day.
Wow.
You know, I get up in the morning, I'm like, no, I do it now.
Bake the whole day.
But I'm not like that. My two oldest ones,
Hmm.
they're like they were always, you know, in a shell. You know, it wasn't until my oldest child got out of college, well, not before he got to college, he became, like more sociable. But
Yeah.
he's
He was the
really
one at your event, right?
he's really quiet. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But my youngest one, child, that youngest
Put your head down on that child.
that youngest one will walk up in here naked, and you would not care.
Kim, what about your boys? You have boys, right?
Oh Lord, yes. Uh-huh.
Mm. See, the struggle is real.
Very real.
I
Hmm.
know.
Yeah. I have one. Wait a minute, how old is my kids? Okay. One will be 25 in June, the other one just turned 23. The one that's 23 I would say got his life together. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Proud of me. That oldest was father. We just need prayer every day.
She
Let me
said
say every
press
day.
every day.
Every day. Yeah, I don't,
It's that with the oldest child. The oldest child do so much.
The
yeah. And the
oldest
younger one is like, yeah, I should be looking up to my brother, but I think my brother looks up to me. Facts.
It is.
I don't
Like,
know
why
what's
is that
wrong with your
like
brother. I don't know. I didn't
I
drop
don't
him
have
his head. I didn't
um,
do none of that. I don't know what happened.
they are pretty good. They all have what they want to do. The youngest one, it's like there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing like having to try to parent the you out of your child's mouth. Yes. Uh, my youngest one, he's cute and cuddly, but he got a mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He's smart with that mouth.
that'd be the bad thing when they like that smart and they got that mouth. You just want
Yeah,
pluck them.
And then he said something. It was like it sounded so much like me. I was kind of like,
Scared you, huh?
I don't even. You wait. I was
Let me
like,
think about something. Look. I'm gonna come back to you. Wait.
it just you ever have something like your child does, and it's just like it's really funny, but he really shouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
done that. So it's like that's what,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
yeah.
something your child did, and it's something you done did, and you be like, like,
You know. So my mom and my parents get a kick out of it because they're just like, yeah, see,
got a
yeah,
taste of your own medicine, huh?
yes,
So I
yes.
don't know, y'all, how we get off a friend to mama and child, but it's cool. Like it's just the dynamic that we talk about everything here.
This is what
Everything, you
friendship is
know?
for. This
Huh?
is what this is
Yeah.
what friendship is for. So I can call you and tell you, girl, do you understand what happened to me today?
Mm-hmm.
What
I
can
don't
I mean?
have
Yes.
You say you have three boys. I always thought you just had your son that was at the event in Hampton.
I have a daughter. I have a daughter from my husband, my late husband. She
What?
has
She's older,
she is the oldest. And she let them know that she's the oldest too.
but you don't talk about her that much.
Yeah, I do. I post her. Actually, I'm going to go see her. She owns a nail salon in Texas. So I'm going to,
I didn't never hear you talk about her.
yeah,
Where I
yeah.
be at?
I don't know where you're there, but her name is Jaquel. She is the oldest. She's a pretty girl. I have a granddaughter. Like I'm a grandmother.
Yo, mama,
Let me tell you something about that word here.
what
I
what you
am
mean me?
I'm a Mimi. Yes.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. I'm a Mimi. Okay. Not a grandmother. The
Why
funniest thing.
she mute herself?
I gotta walk away.
Oh, she got to walk away.
Oh, well,
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
right
start
back.
recording.
Okay.
Well, let me end it first. Well,
Okay.
I need
Oh,
y'all to give some, before we end this show. And I know ladies, I know we took y'all to all kind of stuff. We went from friendship, and I think the whole thing in a nutshell in a friendship, just I think you should just
Mm-hmm.
accept the people who are your friends, accept them for who they are, and love them, and that's it. You know,
That's it.
that's the whole thing in a nutshell. Just accept them for who they are and just move on. You can't expect no more out of a person than they're willing to give you. That's what I say.
Right.
that's
So
true.
I
before we
agree.
end, ladies, do you ladies have anything to share with our sisters that's out there?
If you need me, call me. No, just no.
Any
Keep
positive,
your head up.
anything positive you like to share?
Yeah, keep your head up.
I like that.
That's all I got. That's all I got
Oh,
right now.
yeah,
So,
okay, we can live with
so
that.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
mean,
Jen.
do
What
like
you got
Tupac.
positive, Jen?
I think you just gotta do like Tupac said. Keep your head up.
So y'all all on Tupac right now.
It, that's the person to be on.
Y'all act like Tupac is the shit.
Tupac will
So
tell you, and everything that he said in his songs still true today.
it is. It is. And I love that Tupac, me and Tupac born on the same day.
Mm. I think Tupac was really supposed to be with me. I'm not really sure.
I think he was supposed to be with us.
Oh, what?
Well, he's still with us mentally.
Now,
He's still with you.
this is like friendship. We can't share Tupac.
What? Girl,
That's how you know real friendship right there. You can't share
so,
Tupac.
so Tupac gonna break up the friendship?
That's strong friendship, my friend.
Wow.
Real strong.
Wow. So, before we end this, ladies, I just want to say, just know, like I always say in all my videos, just know that you're not alone in your situation. Always check in with yourself. Make sure you're loving yourself more than anything, and just know that Erica here. Sometimes I'm a little crazy, but at the end of the day, just know that I'm here and we all on this journey together. And at the end of the day, we're going to get through it all. And just know that once all this coronavirus crazy stuff, we're going to get back together. And one day we all going to give each other a hug and not have to do a virtual, but just know that I love you. Um, Hugs and kisses, and take care of yourself. And just know I'm here at the end of the day. So have a good night.